Hello, hi. Oh wow, these are so dirty. How's everybody doing? I know it's been a little while. I'm sorry about last week. It was wild, let me tell you. There's a reason why I wasn't here. It was just exhausting. But I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to say hello. I know you guys are going to pop on here in just a few minutes. In the meantime, I will be releasing a video on Friday. I'm going to do my best to get back on track and do a regular video every week. This is going to be kind of crazy with the holiday season coming up, but I'm going to do my best to at least have one streaming each week. Now, right now, my health is kind of touch and go, and right now I'm doing okay, but I did have shots last week, which I vlogged about, and you'll see that in the future. But, you know, I have shots later on this month, and then in my neck, and it's going to be a little kind of like, let's put it this way. Consider it to be a regular schedule, but check the community page just in case, because I do anticipate maybe there being some rearrangements and postponements and stuff, but I really hope that that's not the case. So just keep the faith. I will be there one way or another. So as I said, I think in my last video, I said something about, like, you know, I put regular videos out every week, health pending, and that's kind of like an asterisk there, you know. And same with live streams. So, you know, my plan is to be regular, but, you know, I can only give you guys what I can whenever I feel okay. So, you know, that's about the best I can do right now. So, hi Anna, how are you? I'm excited. So, this is something I literally have not made anything in the past like several weeks because life has just been so draining. I hate to be negative. It is what it is. But yeah, here I am live. Janabstra, is that what's your? I don't know. Is Jana your name? I'm not sure. But yeah, you know, I'm excited to get something out of me, because even though I kind of have something planned in my head, kind of spooky Halloween themed sketching, I don't know how far it'll go tonight. So there may be a part 2 like on Sunday. But anyways, gonna get started with it. I just feel the need to get something out of me because I'm gonna be rusty otherwise, and I might be a little bit rusty. I don't know, but I brought a bunch of fun stuff right here. So I'm gonna put on my glasses. Hopefully, I'm getting new glasses soon, but these probably need a good cleaning. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open up some of them. Let me show you what I got here. I am really excited to use this now. I know it's Inktober, and I'm not doing Inktober this year. I do have Inktober from last year. Look at that point. That is sexy. And we'll play around with this a little bit. But I've got gel pens in here. I've got metallic pens. These are from Michaels. These are the Artist Loft gel pens. These are the only thing of Artist Loft that I really actually like. I mean, like, that I really can say, wow, can we get in focus? Come on. There we go. Yeah, so these are the only pens, actually the only thing but from, wow, I'm really kind of rough even just with streaming and talking, but Artist Loft, not the greatest brand, not the best quality, but these are really good. I like these, and they have really pretty colors. So I've got that. I've got a big old gold deco color marker, and I used that in a recent video. And hi Cheryl and Heather. Hi Heather, Indigo. Let's see. Let's go ahead, and I probably should have like emptied all of this before I went live, but I did. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Are you guys excited for Halloween? What are you guys going to be for Halloween? Let me know. Or are you planning on dressing up? If not, then are you still going to go to a party? Are you going to have anything? We're going to hand out candy. I think everybody's kind of been in overdrive for Halloween since last year there really was no Halloween. But it seems like everywhere I've gone, like the Halloween decorations are pretty much sold out or really, really picked over already. And that's kind of a bummer because then they're starting to like fill in those holes in retail stores with Christmas. And I'm not ready for Christmas. So, not ready for holidays just yet. I also have this brand new fresh pack of jelly rolls. Does everything look okay, guys? It looks a little dark on my monitor, but I don't know. I just want to make sure that it looks okay. Look okay on screen on your end? So these, I bought these on Amazon and I bought the wrong pack, and so whenever I tried to return them, they refunded me and they said there's no reason to return them. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we got the Inktense paint pans, but first I kind of had wanted to add in some color with a possible sketch, so I thought I'd bring those along. I haven't really played with those a whole lot, but I don't know. I kind of wanted a smooth surface so I could work with that ink, so I do have, and that's what those Inktense paints look like, by the way. I do have this, which is the Hot Press Etcher Sketchbook. Then I also have the mixed media. Even though I'm just sketching, I mean, I kind of like to have the free roaming and free movement of paper on such a limited area. I don't know. What do you guys think? Did I just hit the mic? I'm sorry. Hi, Patricia. Welcome. Someday you need to be a Dalek. Oh, I think it would be so fun to have a whole Doctor Who thing. Looks good? Okay, thank you, Patricia. Thank you. All right. Wow, okay, we're not focusing because we have white paper in front of the camera. That's not nice. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I guess we'll go with this, even though it's not technical sketch paper. Like I said, I just need to get something out of me because I don't know about you guys, but if you don't, if I don't draw, paint, sketch, whatever, after a while, I get, it's almost like a pressure valve. Like, there needs to be some form of self-expression that comes out of me. And it needs to be something artistic. It could be anything. It could be a really terrible sketch. But I bought these at Michael's. And some of these are little die cuts, and some of these are, I think, stickers maybe? I'm not sure, but I just thought I would bust them out for some inspiration. And I just think they're cute, too. Black cat saliva. Oh, that's nasty. If I remember correctly, these are just, these are some of the ones that I really like. Because I looked through another pack of them. I really like this skull here with the raven. But what really came to mind today, even before I found these, and I had opened a box and found these, I had bought these and I totally forgot about them. They were sitting in a box, and I really like this Bride of Frankenstein thing. But earlier today I was like, what am I going to draw? What am I going to draw? And then Bride of Frankenstein came into my mind. So I think we'll just, I guess, do something with her. I really like that. It's something I've never considered sketching before, so I want it to look attractive, though. I don't want it to be super uber scary or anything like that. So I don't know. I draw women the best, so maybe I'm just not really willing to step out too far outside of my comfort zone right now, guys. These last few weeks have been kind of mentally exhausting. So let's see here. Okay. I don't know why. I'm not going to even worry about it. If it looks dark, then, let me know. But If you guys think it looks okay, then cool. All right. Maybe I should zoom you guys in. Whoops, sorry. Black cat spit. What the hell? I know. I was like, what? I don't understand. Black cats get a bad rap too, and I love black cats. But also, I'm gonna look up. There was a picture that I saved to my phone of the Bride of Frankenstein as well, and I'm not gonna like draw specifically from a photo, but I did gather a few photos. But like, how cool is she? Sorry about my dirty phone, guys. Like, how cool is she? I've never even actually seen this movie. Have you guys? Wow. That's so cool. Anyways. All right. Time to have some fun. The blank page is my worst enemy right now. I'm going to start with a 2H actually. And so I do apologize if this does look a little light at first. You know what? I don't have an eraser. I thought I came prepared. Shoot. You guys, I do apologize. Let me run out real quick and go get an eraser down in my studio. Wow. I am so sorry. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. All right. I do apologize. I actually ended up bringing back a Blackwing and one of these here eraser pencils. And then while I was down there, I saw this and I was like, oh yes, yes, the Winsor Newton Gold Ink. We may do something with that. Maybe not, I don't know. I'm just winging it tonight, guys. I really have a pseudo idea in my mind and we'll see what we can make of it. So, if you'd like to follow along, grab your own sketchbook and la 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 la. I see what you did there, Cheryl. Yeah. Okay, so you hate gory movies. Well, okay, so do you still like horror movies though? I mean, I know horror doesn't always mean gory. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just wondering. Like, I don't necessarily like gory films either. I used to watch watch a lot of zombie movies, but I kind of got a little past that. I like things that are more psychological and things that maybe aren't like seemingly obviously horrific visually. I like things that work on the senses, like the soundtrack and like the cinematography, the pacing, the tense, like building, a slow burn, or just something like that. I really like that. So, spooky movies. What kind of spooky movies do you guys like? If you like spooky movies. What do I want to do? Do I want to do a profile or a 3/4? Let's see. Her hair is really big, so we gotta make sure that I leave some room for that. If I'm quiet just for a moment, it's only because I am trying to figure out what in the world I'm going to do. I really want her to look cool, though. And if she ends up looking terrible, then I can always try it again. I'm going to try a method that I learned in one of my sketchy classes, where you draw circles kind of to show where you're going to place features. It all looks a little weird at first. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I don't really want this to necessarily be something super realistic. It's going to be a little bit more on the illustrative, like, kind of vibe. I can hear my cat just being loud for no reason downstairs. Vincent Price. Oh yes, he was a famous St. Louis actor. Let's see. I'm gonna do anything that has more than a quarter pint of blood and no jump scares. I don't really, jump scares are kind of cheap anymore. They don't really have the same effect that they used to. You kind of can almost predict whenever they're going to happen. So I still like The Ring. I know it's been parodied and made fun of so many times in different ways and in different sketches, but when that movie came out, I'm telling you, I remember it was the first time that I had ever stayed in my apartment, like my first apartment, and seeing the reflection of a television set with old tube TVs, I was like, okay, I'm completely freaked out right now. I'm all alone, completely alone in my apartment. I just saw this movie a few days ago. I'm just like, I was so weirded out by it. It's so funny. But I thought it was really good. It's an effectively creepy film. And at that time, nothing like that had been done before. Not here in America, at least. I mean, obviously the Japanese had a leg up on what we were, missing out on with the psychological horror. So okay, just switching gears, I'm just talking her hairline. I am going to follow the hairline for sure because the hair is the defining feature in this entire thing. So I'm wondering, do I have enough leg room to work with here? Because her hair kind of comes back like this. I mean, see what I'm saying? Is that gonna work? I'm only just kind of using this reference as a loose thing. You think it's gonna be enough? Yeah, that'll be enough. Okay, she looks truly kind of almost demonic right now with her with just the basic sketch. We're on a roll, guys. We know what's up. But you know what I like about this little thing right here is that she's got, even though she, I don't think, it doesn't show her having any stitches in that picture or any of the promo shots. I do like the fact that they have them on this illustration, so I might include those. But have you guys seen the Frankenstein, the new Frankenstein shirts? I think Threadless has them, and it's got Frankenstein and he's blowing some bubble gum. It's really cute. The X-Files. Oh gosh, I am such a huge X-Files fan. You know it. Heather, I am 100,000% X-Files fan. That show, you're gonna get me geeking out here, and but even though it's not necessarily a horror movie, there was a lot about that show that did so much for TV itself. Before that, I mean, let's pay homage to the original kind of psychological horror TV show, The Twilight Zone. And then The X-Files did something completely different, which was have this entire conspiracy theory TV show that really kind of made you question the government. No other TV show had that before. And so, plus it was Aliens and Monsters of the Week, and all the Monsters of the Week were really, really good too. Am I using a Staedtler pencil? Yes, I am. I am using a Staedtler 2H pencil. So I like these because they don't smudge quite as bit. Did I forget how to talk over the last week that I wasn't doing live? Did I completely, how do words work? Oh. Yes, it scared me shitless too. By the way, if you guys cuss and everything, I have to review your comments before they're approved, but it's cool, whatever. I have a potty mouth, so. All right, Mary, you got the 150 whole line set today. Congratulations. Did you get to open it up and everything and gawk at it and everything and admire it? Because that's exciting. I don't know why I am starting off with her nose, but I'm going to. But yeah, Monster of the Week, probably the creepiest one. The creepiest ones was obviously from X-Files, Victor Toombs from the Toombs TV show, or Toombs episode of the X-Files, and there was a follow-up one in, I think, the 7th season. I don't remember what the follow-up was called, the episode name, but it was he got out of prison and also the host from season 2, a life-size parasite living in the sewers of New Jersey. Gross. But effectively creepy. You were kind of a little insecure to go to the bathroom. You're oh, I don't know. That's weird. There were some other ones too that were pretty awful. Okay. Now, normally I normally start with the eyes. I don't know. I'm just having fun talking to you guys tonight. Honestly, I needed this so much. Like, I had a situation with my neighbor, and she started to, well, she was getting into trouble legally, like getting arrested and stuff, and then she would go and pick up people at the police station and tell them, like, you can stay at my house and stuff, but they were meth heads, basically. So, and she's not well, and so it became really really tough on the neighborhood, and I feel bad for her because she's really not. She needs help, and I really it was really hard to film or get anything to you guys and whatever, like, and to create anything. I was just exhausted all the time because the cops were getting called like several times a day, and I mean, I've lived here almost 10 years and it's never been this way. So, you like Criminal Minds? You know what? I have never seen Criminal Minds. Oh, Heather, you hated the guy who clipped things off dead bodies in the funeral home and then started killing women for their nails and hair, colored hair. Yeah, that one was incredibly creepy. Donnie, was it Donnie Fasco? I think it was the name of the guy. But anyways, like the one scene where she sees him in the closet, like she's all tied up in the closet, and it's he like shape shifts and stuff. Ugh, ugh, ooh! I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Ooh, no, Donnie Faster. Donnie Faster was the name of the character. I remember that now. Okay. Do I do her eyes like I don't know. I don't know if I should do that or not. We'll save that for later. I can't wait to play with this ink pen. I know I showed you guys when we first showed up, but some of you came in late. Look at the point on that; it's so sexy. I love ink and I love Inktober, but I just don't have the mental energy to do Inktober tonight or to like this month. Maybe I was thinking if I don't get everything that I want to get done for Halloween and like spooky season before November comes along, maybe we'll just make it like something that I like to call uh, Noctember. Like it's November, but I'm still in October mentally. Yeah, Cheryl, it's a very creepy episode. The first episode is called Irresistible, and it's in season 4. And I think Hulu still has X Files on, and so does I think Prime does too. Netflix used to have X Files, and I guess they took it off. I don't know if anybody knows. I don't think Netflix has X Files anymore. I wonder where some of our regulars are tonight. We usually have, not that I don't appreciate you guys, of course. There's Heather and Dragon Boy Ben and Ms. Ebony. I'm sorry, I forgot to say hello. I didn't see you. Hmm. All right, let's see here. maybe we could, you see how, okay, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. See how like the lighting, oh, see how the lighting is kind of coming up from above here? Maybe I could do something similar to that, but like, I guess like there's one picture of her where she's like screaming from The Bride of Frankenstein, the actual movie, and or at least it's a promo shot, and she's like got her eyes up like really, really wide. Maybe I could do something like a combo of both, maybe where it's kind of like that, because I don't want to go completely off of the picture. I want it to be somewhat original. Yeah, she was real wide-eyed. Like, oh no! Never mind. I'm just gonna have fun with this, and you know, hopefully, I have like the world's worst posture right now. What's everybody been up to? Talk to me. Like, I mean, it's been, has it been, I think it's been 1 week. Was it 1 week or two that I was gone? Last week there was no regular video, and I do apologize, guys. Like I said, this past week it was crazy. I wouldn't have been able to produce anything of decent quality, and I was exhausted. So I also had shots in my neck or in my back. I have shots in my neck later on this month. Oh yeah, Penny Dreadful. Penny Dreadful was a really good series. That was crazy. I watched that last year, and I had started the series a couple of times, and then I kind of got sidetracked. But then I actually watched all of it, and I was like, wow, this series is nuts. And then, of course, Supernatural had a lot of like, you know, monsters of the week and everything. Which, fun fact, the X-Files, the producers of the X-Files actually ended up writing part of Supernatural. Kim Manners, who was very, very important in the X-Files and in sorry, I'm having to concentrate, and in the production of Supernatural. And unfortunately, he passed away about the 5th season. So, you know, it was after Bobby was killed off. Technically, after that, he wasn't part of it anymore. But like some of the same writers and everything were on the X-Files that were on the X-Files were on Supernatural. So if you really go back, if you're a fan of both, you'll see kind of these parallels between both series, and a lot of inspiration comes on Supernatural comes from the X-Files. Hi Ben, welcome. So how's Ben? How's everybody doing? I am pull this off. I'm like talking more than I'm drawing because I get onto, you know, the whole fun, spooky season. I don't know. It's just fun. I love Halloween, and even if I don't dress up, which is very rare, I still find it fun. And my son is too old to be, he's too old to trick or treat, but oh my gosh, so many good memories. There we go. You know what, guys? I gotta, hold on just a second. Are you in the bedroom? Here you are. I was wondering. I thought you were downstairs. He got trapped in the bedroom for a little while. I try to keep the cats out of my bedroom, so I'll just shut the door behind me. And I was in there putting my makeup on before I went on. So, oops. All right. Where were we? We were talking about X-Files, and I still love some classic movies. I mean, The Shining will always be one of my all-time favorite films ever. Not just favorite horror films, but like favorite films altogether. And yeah, it's even though I know it's vastly different from the book because I read the book too, um, I still love it. I still like it. And I also came across, there's a, if I can remember to link it below, I will. There's a video on YouTube that talks about the Wendy theory, quote unquote, and you'll never see The Shining quite like that ever, like the same, because it talks about like something completely different about like Wendy and seeing things in this manner. It's called the Wendy theory. Just look it up on YouTube. It's called The Shining, the Wendy theory. It's about 40 minutes long, but it's really, really good. Makes you see things possibly different. I don't know if I believe the Wendy theory, but yeah, the X-Files has, Hulu has the X-Files, and also, and Prime. Thank you guys. While it makes sense to why I couldn't take Supernatural too seriously after season 5, I still love Supernatural, even if there were some seasons that were weaker than others. It had a really, really long running. I wish it would have gone to one of the like meet and greets. That would have been great. I do hope they do another X-Files movie, Heather. I really do too. Hey. I'm sorry that I'm not paying attention to you 1000%. I love you. He is my problem child. Okay, so here we have the bride a little bit. We're gonna define some of her features here, namely her hair, and then kind of go from there. Am I lagging? Is everything okay? Yes, Mel, it's Jack. It's Jack. Give me Ghostbusters, I'm good. You're a scaredy cat? Miss Ebony. It's okay. I mean, it's all good. And there are times, I'll tell you this, I don't watch scary movies before I go to bed anymore because I will dream about them. So I get it. I get it. And sometimes I'm just not in the mood. And also, everybody keeps like talking about this Squid Game. I haven't watched it yet. Has anybody else watched it? If you have, let me know. I would like to know if it's worth a watch. It looks pretty twisted. I'm glad you made it, Mel. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else. What else are some good classic horror films? Oh, I'm lagging and then speeding up. Uh-oh. Let me see. Hold on, guys. I can see, okay, I can see I am a little slow. Okay, am I okay now? I look like I'm lagging on my preview too. Guys, let me know. Am I lagging? Oh my God, Melody. I remember watching a Freddy movie as a kid and fell asleep after, and then ended up dreaming about the claw hand climbing up the bed leg. Oh, I used to get so scared of Freddy Krueger as a kid. Like, I was massively afraid of Freddy Krueger. Massively afraid. You know what? I have messed her eyelid up completely. Yeah. Freddy Krueger used to scare the crap out of me. If you were raised in the 80s, if you were a kid in the 80s and you saw that stuff, and I didn't even see it, I just saw him in like posters and I saw bits and pieces here and there, but he used to scare the crap out of me. I knew enough about him, I saw enough of the movies like to know he was creepy, scary. And then, of course, I had this friend who said that she went to bed one time and woke up and saw Freddy Krueger standing in her doorway. And I was like, don't tell me that! You know, and I'm staying over at her house. And she's like, I swear I saw him in my doorway with his claw hand. And, I mean, she must have been dreaming or something, but still. I was like, why are you telling me this? I mean, he was the monster you couldn't get away from. Because you see him in the dreams, you know? Like, that was how he killed you, was in your dreams. All right. Also, guys, when I get a chance, I've got black light makeup, and we're going to do more black light painting and drawing on the streams. And I've got black light nail polish. I'm super excited. So, um, my friend saw the Terminator as a kid and still has nightmares. I never saw the first Terminator, but I did see Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and that was one of my favorite films as a kid. I say as a kid, I mean, I saw it when I was like in junior high. I think it's 13. But there were parts of that movie that were really creepy, especially like Linda Connor's apocalypse vision dream. Ugh. That was a really creepy. Michael Myers. Michael Myers, he's like probably the most, I say he's boring, and I mean that, and he's creepy because he never says too much or anything at all, if I remember, but like, he's effectively creepy because he doesn't talk at the same time. But he's kind of, yeah. Um, I think the theme song, his song is like even creepier. But anyways, um, looking forward to your Blacklight series. Actually, Patricia Page, I do have one already that's a Blacklight streaming. If you want to check it out, if you haven't already, I do have one, and it's just it's in the live streaming playlist. It's just Blacklight painting, I think is what it's called. And I've created that black light painting back there. I know you can't see it, but at least it's glowing in the black light. So the silent ones are deadly. That goes for monsters too, huh? That's funny. Okay. Something's not right here. She's got eyes that bug out. I'm going to change something real quick. Have this come out just a little bit more like this. So it doesn't look like her eyes are protruding so far. And what is she wearing? She's wearing like just a gown, kind of. Yeah, there's so many good movies. And I mean, I used to watch a lot of horror films. And I don't know, I don't really, I'm selective now. I used to just watch whatever. I used to watch bad ones and pretty good ones and really good ones. And, but I really, you know what? One of my recent finds that is still effectively creepy that I watched for the first time in my life was Candyman, the first one. And that one, yeah, that was really good. Really, really good. And I haven't seen the remake. Has anybody else seen the remake? Please, no spoilers. But I am looking to watch it because I think Jordan Peele does a great job with horror. I was a fan of Key and Peele, and I think he did fantastic with Get Out and Us. And he's great. I love it. So, if you guys have seen Candyman, the first one, know what I'm talking about. I mean, really, like, it was great. It's a great, great flick. There's a lot that it's not your average horror film, I don't think, and I think it's good. I find it fascinating that they actually did film at Cabrini Green, and that was just a few years before they tore those projects down. I don't watch so many horror movies these days. Old age has made me cowardly. Oh no. Well, am I a fan of The Return of the Living Dead? It's the cheesiest, most fun 80s movies ever. I love it. You know what, Gummy Tumor? I have only seen bits and pieces. I think I've seen it once, and it was really goofy, and I thought it was really campy, but I liked it a lot from what I remember. And gosh, there were so many great, like, cheesy, campy horror flicks from back in the day in the 80s. The 80s were fantastic for those really terrible horror films, and some were really, really good, but like there was a whole new level of camp in those days, and I think it was a lot of fun to be raised in the 80s, and even though I wasn't really technically like allowed to watch 80s horror growing up, it certainly was a fun time. And I did not, how do I say this? I was aware of like horror films. I wasn't allowed to watch them, but I caught up on them later on, and I'm not ignorant to the footnote that they had in horror history, if that makes sense. 90s weren't fantastic for horror, I don't think. I don't remember a whole lot from coming out of the 90s that I was really, really super like, yeah, that was legendary, man. But 80s for sure. 70s too. Like, there's a lot of horror from the 70s that is still creepy, and I think it's because of that era. Some of the vintage looking films really come off very, very creepy. All right, so, and again, guys, I might add on some embellishments or something later on. I don't know what I'm going to do. I do like the fact that like there's flowers on this one, but I don't feel it. I hate drawing flowers, to be honest. At least I kind of like them once I get going, but I don't know. They're just not. I should take it as a challenge, but they're not my strong suit right now. So I don't know. Um, yeah, let's get started. Let's get some ink going. For some reason, her nose bothers me, but I'm just gonna leave it alone. Scream was a huge deal in the 90s. Yeah, I remember seeing that in the theaters. And that one, yeah, that was pretty good. It was kind of a new take on the 80s horror flicks. Wes Craven making fun of his own, like, patterns. So, you know what? I'm going to, like, zoom you guys in. There we go. I really should do it from right to left. If I get quiet, it's because I'm trying to concentrate. The Blair Witch Project, yeah. Oh my God, Heather, you've never seen the Blair Witch Project? Okay, so it may not be. Let's put it this way. All of the found footage films that you've seen in the last 30 years came from mostly inspired by the Blair Witch Project. And let's put it this way. Back then, stuff wasn't. It didn't go viral. Like the methods were obviously of communication were obviously not the way that they are today, and so therefore. We thought that we were watching actual found footage of these missing teenagers and something happened to them. And but even still, it was a creepy film. And seeing it in the theater, it was kind of like everybody was on the edge of their seat because they didn't know what to expect. They'd never seen anything quite like it before. So it was huge. At the time, it was massive. I know I saw it in the theater with my mom. And she's like, I wasn't necessarily super, super scared. She said, but I found my fists like gripping the seat, like gripping the edges of the armchair. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm excited at how easily the sketch turned out. Like, that really makes me happy. I knew that I could get something out of myself. It's like the pressure valve is starting to be released. Torchwood. I wish they would continue Torchwood. Is that a TV series or is that a movie? Please fill me in. I need suggestions about good horror movie or TV suggestions. Would be great. That'd be great if you could just leave some suggestions in the comments. Thanks. Let me know if you know where that's from. Yeah, that would be great if you could come in on Sunday as well. I just recently watched that all over again. And I felt really old whenever I saw it because it aged. And I was like, oh, the last time I saw this was like 10 years ago and it didn't seem like it was that old. And now I realize it's from the 90s. Okay. I'm gonna need like probably I have another one of these. I have a bigger one of these. It's the Pentel brush pen, and I don't know where it's at. But I know I have two of them somewhere. Got the O5. I was going to say I need probably some Micron pens or something, but whatever. Oh, it's an offshoot of Doctor Who. Oh, nice. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Coming to her. I believe you have my stapler. I'm gonna burn the building down. That guy, that actor is so good. He's so good. This is gonna make me want to do Inktober, but we'll see. I just don't see myself like doing Inktober this year. I want to do my own Inktober, like have a 30-day, 31-day like Halloween themed Inktober. Maybe next year. I'm feeling really ambitious these days. Do you guys do that where like you go through like either like life kind of takes the energy out of your creative time, or you just hit like a slump where you're not really inspired or anything, and you're just like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Not today. And then sometimes you actually do push yourself and it works out, and then sometimes you push yourself and you're like, yeah, I shouldn't have pushed myself. I wasn't feeling the mojo. But hey, how do you think I feel about the X Files? I was 23 when it came out, and now I'm 50. Well, you know, it makes me feel old too. If that makes you feel any better, I don't know. I'm 42, so the X Files started whenever I was like 13, I think, 13 or 14, 1993. I think it was. I turned 14 in 1993. So, yeah, it happens. It happens to all of us. Gonna give her some lashes. Because, girl, you need to look snatched. Even though you're the bride of Frankenstein, you still need to look snatched. Let me tell you, your eyebrows are on fleek. I still don't know what that means, but you know what? It sounds good. I know what it technically means, but it makes me feel older just reading the comments. Oh, yeah, I agree. Office Space was definitely quotable. I love that movie. Office Space and uh, just I feel like really good comedy is like quality comedy is hard to come by these days. I could just be jaded. I don't know. I also love British humor. So if you guys want a really good British humor laugh, the IT Crowd is on Netflix and Hulu. Very funny. Like one of the funniest shows ever, period. Not just for British comedy, but just in general. Funny. Hilarious. But I realize that British comedy is not for everybody. Like, some people just don't. They don't care for it. It's fine. Oh no, I smudged it. No. No, no, no. Oh no. See, this is the bane of my existence lies in the fact that I am left-handed. Ugh. UK calling. Monty Python, yes, yes. The Holy Grail, finest. It is at its finest. My son, he is 17, and he recently watched it, and he thought it was so funny. And he has Asperger's, so he doesn't take to just any kind of humor, you know. And he thought that it was hilarious. I love it. Well, what am I going to do about this smudge on her mouth, in the corner of her mouth? What should I do, guys? I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Maybe I should take note and like start from the furthest point over. Can't believe I did that. I feel so dumb. Looks like a shadow. Make it a shadow. Yeah, might be able to do that. And honestly, guys, I don't know if I'll finish this tonight. We could probably finish this like with paint and all, like Sunday night. We could do that too. So I just wanted to get something off the ground and start drawing again. Let's see here. I don't know why I drew that one curved, because technically they're not curved. Her eyebrows go straight out. That's better. Okay. Just so I don't smudge anything else, I'm going to grab another sheet of paper for right now. It may not look like much right because I'm blocking some of it, but yeah. Yeah. Thank you for the encouragement, everybody. I need it sometimes. What are you guys working on? Do tell. I would love to know. Ink is hard sometimes. Like, you're like, If you want perfection, go digital. That's true. It's very true. I know. I have, you know what? I should do more digital. I really should. I have an iPad and everything. iPad Pro. You just finished a Squid Game paper puppet? Wow. That's awesome. You got a ton of colored pencils, Anna? I do too. Maybe I'll color it up with some colored pencils. Or at least part of it. I don't know. I just wanted to do, I don't know, Inktense. See, the only thing is that I don't know. I don't think this is waterproof ink. So I don't know if Inktense would look great because it would smudge things or it would, loosen everything up. But I really wanted to use this. So that's why I'm playing it by ear. I just brought some stuff up from the studio and I was like, I do digital. Oh, Ben, why you do digital? Why haven't we doodle jammed? What's doodle jammed? I don't know what that is. It's been a long time since I've gone into Procreate and created something, but I tell you what, I love it. I may be a little rusty, but I could do it. And if I could, I would do it I would actually live stream while I'm doing it, but I'm not really sure how to set that up with Procreate and a live stream. So if anybody knows how to do that, unless I'm just literally have the camera down on my iPad, I guess I could do it that way, but I'm afraid maybe the glare might interfere. Why does it look so yellow? That must be I don't know. Anyways, as long as you guys can see me and you know what's going on. That's all I care about. Is the image quality for you guys, as long as it looks good to you. If I'm quiet, it's only because I want it to be perfect. Her chin's not perfect, but that's okay. I'm catching up on y'all. I use Inktense on a lot of things in many forms. Graphics are very, very nice. Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? I have not. is it Amethyst Rock? I haven't done ink tints on the actual t-shirts. I haven't done that yet, but it sounds like fun. Now we're going to do the hairline a little bit. Also, if you think you know anybody that would love to subscribe to the channel, I'm almost to 23,000. Very close, like 50. I think it's like really close, very, very close. I remember checking it earlier today. I'm like, oh, awesome, 983. So I'm not good at math in my head, but like 17 more people, 17 more subscribers. What I really would like to do is get some glow-in-the-dark paint. Maybe paint her face or something, I don't know. Or maybe her eyes, maybe make her eyes glow in the dark. I'm just going loose over this right now, but I think that makes it a little bit more realistic, if you know what I'm saying, even though it's not really realistic. It's not a realistic drawing. No, I'm not quite as talkative right now, but it's only because I'm working with ink and I really want it to look good. So give me just a second. But yeah, have fun. I think I have three Halloween parties to go to, which is, I guess, is making up for lost time because there was nothing going on last year. Then the year before last, I don't remember there being anything going on, like as far as parties were concerned. Maybe we're all catching up from 2020. Yeah, I'm excited. I think if all goes to plan, I'm going to be Lilu from The Fifth Element, but I'm not wearing any thermal bandages or anything because Mama ain't got that kind of body. But I'm not skinny enough. I'm not flat enough in the stomach. But I can wear the other outfit, and so I'm going to just have a longer shirt and higher pants probably. But I did buy a McCall's pattern on Etsy, and my mother's gonna help, and so I might just be Lulu, and I'm gonna buy a wig and like jazz it up and make it look like how she looked in The Fifth Element. And I haven't watched The Fifth Element in so long. It's one of my favorite films of all time. So really excited about that. Just adding some, and if that doesn't work out, I do have a witch's hat that I bought in some purple and black tights, and then I also have like a skeleton outfit from a couple years ago, and trying to think. Well, I did go to I did go to a Halloween party 2 years ago. Wow. What else? I had another idea that was like a backup, and I can't remember what it is right now, right off the top of my head. What do you think so far, you guys? You like her so far? I think she's kind of cool. Oh wow, you guys are having a whole, I love this because you guys have like a whole other conversation while I'm just drawing. That's awesome. What are you guys talking about? Uh-huh. Hmm. I guess I'm not the best at drawing ears, I don't think, but it'll do. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for Halloween. I'm really just, I love the whole Halloween spirit. I found this wonderful setup. It's kind of like I'm gonna have like a gothic fortune teller kind of vibe for the background in the next few videos and stuff. I'm looking forward to it. So, um, yeah. So there we have it. I'm gonna probably paint her in. I don't know if I'm gonna. Let's see. So let's bust out some of these. There is a black Inktense block here. Ink black. There we go. Might mix it with the Payne's Gray a little bit. Just to add a little bit of like, I don't know, a little bit of more character to it. Not just to have it flat black. What? Okay. I guess I'll use this brush. I'm like trying to figure out if I'm going to use this brush or a different brush. Let's see. Fatter brush here. Yeah, I like that the Payne's Gray is more bluish black. Let's see. This is the 24 set, by the way. Look at how pretty the pigment is. And I'm sure it'll probably dry a little bit more lighter as these do, but they're still very intense. I really like them. I like these better than the blocks. I think I've mentioned that before. The blocks just kind of, I don't know. I didn't like the way that they dried almost matte and it had a little bit of a chalkiness to them. I know a lot of people really like that. I'm just not digging it myself. But different strokes, that's what makes art supply so versatile, and everybody has their own opinion on them. I can hear my neighbor just came home. The old guy that lives next door in the duplex. He went to the casino tonight. He really needed to get away, and he's been experiencing this situation with my neighbor too. So he he had a well deserved boys' night out with his buddy. So. Is oh yeah, all but one color, light fast, yeah, and you got to get this set. I mean, if you're gonna get the pans, like they have set 1 and 2 separately, or you can just buy these all together in one set. And I think they work better as one set. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, they're the same colors, but I just like having them all in one. But this isn't even the prettiest of the group. I mean, I did swatching of them on another live stream. Oh my lord, they're pretty. They're so pretty. And you see how I'm kind of rendering her hair in a way, painting her hair in a way that kind of suggests the texture. So it's not just flat black. I mean, it would be fine if it was flat black, that's fine. But I don't know. I just like the fact that it kind of gives the idea of the texture of her hair. And of course, this won't necessarily be the end of this. I might finish it, like put some finishing touches to it, add in more on Sunday. But and if that doesn't take that long, then I'll just start another spooky drawing. So, you know. Yeah, they are expensive, Patricia. They are. They are pretty worth it, though. I mean, if you're going to work with them, and they're truly a unique product, like there's really nothing quite like them. But if you didn't feel comfortable buying the 24 set, you could always buy one of the 12 sets and play around with them and mix different colors together. Or just buy one set, add the other to a wish list, ask for the other one for Christmas. So. Oh, thank you, Amethyst Rock. That's very, very sweet of you to sub for me. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I try to bring fun content. You know, I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there, a lot of art YouTubers out there, but you subbed me too. So, you know, that really means a lot to me that you do that. And I hope I continue to bring fun content, and you know, I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, you know what? I just want to have fun. And I mean, if you guys are looking to have fun too, join me because that's what I want. You know, there's a lot of educational art YouTube channels, and that's fine too. I do want to provide information for you guys too, and be able to put that kind of content out there for you. But I think where I'm at in my art journey too is to be able to try new things, grow, review, and have fun. Like, just have some fun. And so, yeah. But what I like about these two is that you can layer them. That's really a big advantage. Well, I guess it's not really an advantage or a disadvantage, it's just depending on what you're trying to do, but you know that the color won't lift. And if you're looking to have something that, you know, where you can add layers and you don't want the color to lift like watercolor can do sometimes, there you go. This is it for you. What color should I do her eyes, guys? Like green or blue or what? Maybe I'll just leave them like that. They do look pretty freaky. Is that you, monkey? You're my other boy wanting attention. It's almost time for cuddles. One blue and one green. Ooh, I like that idea. Yeah. Do like a David Bowie Frankenstein. Oh wait, he had did he have blue and green or yeah, he had blue and green. Right? Why am I drawing a blank? I know David Bowie. What I love David Bowie. Why am I he didn't have a brown eye. Yeah. Right? Why am I this is stupid of me. Why am I being dumb? Having a moment. Having a middle-aged moment. This is such a cheap brush too, but it works. It's like bent at the tip, and it's an old Derwent Academy brush. It's a student brush, but that's okay. I mean, I don't really need anything super prestigious right now. I may bring some for the stream. I might do maybe some Halloween nail art if you guys are into that idea, maybe. I have not really explored nail art that much, but I'm starting to get into it. I bought a nail stamping set, and I'm obsessed with nail polish, even though I don't really have any on right now. I was gonna do some today, do a manicure today, and have it all like spooky themed, but it didn't work out. I was like, you know what? I just need to show up today. So, oh gosh, black light glow in the dark. Yes. Blacklight glow in the dark nail art. I'm just looking to have the blacklight glow in the dark session period. Yeah, so let's see here. I don't think that any of the ink dispersed, did it? On the lines? What I'm trying to establish is if this is waterproof or not. I'm going to try it out on a different page here. If it's not, then I'm going to add in some Inktense on her lips, but if it is water-soluble ink, then I'm going to probably pick up on our next session on Sunday and just use some colored pencil or something else that won't disturb the ink, but I gotta give that a few minutes. So you keep forgetting to use your pen because your nails are too long. Loads of typos. I'm trying to grow mine long. I mean, these are my natural nails. They tend to be longer on like these, the ring finger and the pinky. The middle finger is doing all right, but these two, they don't like to grow very long because, I guess because I use them more frequently. I don't know, but I'm really bad about using my nails to open things and whatever. I'm trying to kind of stop that habit and use like treatments on the nails. But yeah, I think I might get my certification in doing nail, like a nail tech, and be able to do more nail art and learn how to do like gels and polygels and get paid for it. But gotta go and watch some of this quarantine mail. All right, bye bye. Oh, all right. Well, you guys, I think that about wraps it up. I'm going to try out this red color here and see if, yeah, see, this is actually water soluble. So, see that? Water soluble ink. So I didn't really think this through a lot. So what I'm going to do, instead of using Inktense to fill in some of this, I'm going to probably come back. I'm obviously going to come back on Sunday, but I'm also going to bring something that's not going to disturb the ink, like colored pencil or I don't know, maybe acrylic. I don't know. We're going to figure it out though. So I had fun. And yeah, what do you guys think of her? You guys like her? I'm really excited because like this has been the first drawing that I've done, and I don't even know how long. Probably about almost a month. Like that's unheard of for me. I'm usually like always drawing something or always painting or always at least doing something, and sometimes I don't know, I'll go through bouts where like I won't be inspired, but this was directly, and this whole period of not creating was a direct result of being emotionally and mentally just exhausted from life circumstances. So yeah, it was really great to see you today, Ben. It was great to be with you guys. I'm really excited, and she's on her way to being completed, and I'm having a lot of fun with this. I obviously have so much fun with Halloween. I'm just a huge Halloween fan. So you guys have a great night, everybody, and I hope to see you back here on Sunday. Be there, be square, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? Bye.